Hello and welcome back to Total War Warhammer. I've done this introduction like 10 times now. I'm still quite sick, and this tournament which I'm in is really hard to explain. I'm really bad at explaining things. But anyway, Lord Rexasaur, my fellow YouTuber friend, has hosted this tournament called Heroes of the Old World. There's 16 YouTubers, there's 4 groups assigned to each certain faction. Example, as you can see, I'm in the Dwarf one, as you can see. This is live footage, but not live commentary. This is commentary over, of course. So yeah, my first opponent is Haxo the Hunter, a YouTuber I've not met before, but really nice guy, and you'll see this awesome battle take place. If you want to know all the rules in detail and like how the group stages work and all that kind of stuff, and of course if you want to see all the other battles, this battle has actually already been recorded by Rexasaur. But I'm going to show you my point of view as well, because of course it's live footage and it's a bit different. So yeah, this is I'll quickly go over my army. This is pretty standard. This is the first battle I did, so I wasn't really sure what to expect. The main thing I focused on was the organ guns. The organ guns are shorter range, they're anti-infantry, and they are pretty deadly. But as soon as the battle started, I realized that he's got grudge throwers, which are like long-range artillery. So I don't know, at the start I was already like, oh god, this is gonna go absolutely horribly. My main infantry line is Longbeards with experience. I've got 2 Ironbreakers with experience as well, 4 Thunderers, I've got a normal general, and a Runesmith. So yeah, this was the first battle. Of course we did 4 battles altogether, though 3 battles. 3 battles? Yes. If you don't want to know, actually I'm just going to say it. So after this battle, I think I faced off against TJ Dwarf, and it was quite awkward actually, because we just added each other on Steam, because obviously I didn't really know him beforehand, and he asked me if I wanted to do the battle straight away. I was like, oh yeah, sweet, let's do it now. I actually had something on that day, not knowing it was going to start really soon. So literally like a minute after the deployment stage, I was getting called out, called to get ready to go out, which was like, oh crap, I've just started a battle. Anyway, so I tried to rush it, but the way TJ Dwarf sort of set up his army, it was quite spread out and was not going to be a fast battle. So I did rush it, and I ended up having to actually leave halfway through, and I got absolutely destroyed. So yeah, he did offer me a rematch, but I felt too bad because obviously he's already used his main army and stuff like that. So yeah, I did lose the second battle, and then the third battle was against Mr. Smart Donkey, which you'll probably see eventually. I'll link his channel I'll link all the channels in the description for you to see. But anyway, I want to focus on this battle right now. So this was about a week and a half ago, I think, and I can't really remember what I was doing, to be honest. I was quite actually stressed, but as you can see, my organ gunners are actually doing really well. It's hard to see. In Rex's video, he does focus more on my organ gunners and see you can actually see how much damage they do, but because this is live footage, I don't really have time to focus on the cool things happening. Anyway, so I tried to draw his force to a side. As you can see, the way my organ gunners were placed, if his army would tilt and like to face my army in the forest, my organ gunner would do a lot more damage, like sort of firing down his lines. So that's what I was trying to lure out. His grudge throwers were effective. Actually, quite late game they were still effective, even though they did eventually run out of ammo. But they did actually take out a few of my organ gunners, which was quite cool. Anyway, so there's this little rock thing in the middle of the map which you can't walk over, or so the only option is to walk around, which I did use to my advantage, of course. I did have a few troops on my right side. Anyway, so I shortly after putting my men in this forest, I realized it was probably not the best idea. So I did move my men back. I'm still a bit sick. I'm trying not to blow my nose in this bloody recording. Anyway, so my gunners are going to start taking shots against his normal dwarf warriors with ranged weapons. He had a lot more gunners than me, so I was trying to take some of them out as well early on. So I eventually pulled back. I felt like this forest would just be a nightmare to fight in, so I pulled my whole army back to almost where I originally started. But by doing this, it gave me a lot more time for my organ gunners to shoot down his men, which was cool. So as you see, I've sort of been peppering down his thunderers. I think that's a good word to use, peppering. I think that's pretty good. Anyway, so as you see, I've still got 2 thunderers on the side as well, just attacking his Thunderers. They were shooting his Dwarves with great weapons, but eventually he... I don't think he realised that first, but anyway. Anyway, so we got some hammers there. Hammers are deadly. I didn't bring any myself. Hammers are really, really good. They're quite heavily armoured, and they ignore armour, which is really cool, and they do a lot of damage. So yeah, they're very, very effective, but you need to use them right. Oh wait, no, I did bring a hammers. Ah, I don't even remember. Let's see, look, guys, so this is how good I'm doing right now. I didn't even realise I brought hammers myself. Oh, I also brought a long beard of great weapons. Oh, look, I'm fantastic at this, as you can tell. Anyway, so it looks like our main fight's about to start right now. I've been using my abilities with my runesmith. I'm not exactly sure what the abilities do. I have a basic understanding, but I'm not going to be able to explain this. But they do have armor buffs and like resistant damage buffs and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Anyway, so we have a big infantry fight right now. My Ironbreakers, which have like those explosive charges, going to start throwing them over the line, which did so much damage, as you can see. Very, very effective as well. Pretty cool. Doing all kinds of buffs to my troops, because why not? Because if I didn't do it now, I probably would forget, let's be honest. Anyway. Thunderers are still going ham on the long beard, as you can see. I think, well, that's my hammers. I think they are my hammers actually going to face them, which they should win. No idea what even happens to my hammers, to be honest. I think they eventually died. Anyway, as you see, the main infantry fight's going pretty well for me. My Ironbreakers are going absolutely ham. Just exploding the shit out of everything, causing panic and all of that kind of stuff. It's going really well for me early on. Anyway. So I'm not really sure what happened on my flank. As you can see, I haven't really paid any attention to it for the last like couple of minutes. And as you can see by the mini-map, it's really hard to see, but I believe my Thunderers on that side actually have been engaged. So yeah, shit happens. But anyway, yeah, as you can see, I do know this now, and they did get engaged. So that was bad timing by me. But right now, I felt like it was probably the best option just to leave them there and just hold off their flank for as long as possible, so I can do as much damage as I can to the main force right here. So my general is doing well. He's just hacking down some of his front line. My Thunderers are still going to work. I believe all of my Orkan Gunners are dead by now, but they did a lot of damage throughout the battle. So yeah, they definitely did their job well. There we go. I've still got some pretty healthy squads of Thunderers, which are just shooting down some of his, I think. He still had more than me, so had to keep that in mind. Anyway, so my left flank was getting destroyed by the Hammerers, so I'm decided to get some, I think, Ironbreakers to go help out. Anyway. So this front line has pretty much been destroyed, but he still has a lot more men, and as well as like some really good men. Like, so he has a lot of Hammerers still, so gotta keep that in mind. And also a lot of troops did come back from routing, which did not help at all. So yeah, at the moment the battle is definitely going my way, as you can see. But it is not over. It is definitely not over. Alright, so as you see, my runesmith's doing all his abilities and stuff like that. Anyway, so the two Thunderers I've got left over are now going to turn around and start facing the flankage force, which is on the right side, as you can see. Doing a good job there. Only problem is now is that these guys are now going to get shot from like two directions. As you can see, the Thunderers up there are now going to start moving down and attacking me. So yeah, that was definitely the most effective. I don't know, it was the most deadly thing that Haxo did to me was his Thunderers. He did such a good job with my Thunderers. And right now, I'm sort of just bunching all my troops up together, using the buffs from my runesmith to try and keep me alive. So suddenly, it doesn't look like it's in my favour as much. I have a lot more infantry than him right now, but I've now exposed my back towards all of his Thunderers and his Grudge Throwers, but I'm just relying on my brute force to sort of just take out this main last bunch of infantry down. As you see, my Thunderers now getting ripped apart by two squads. This is I should have brought them back anyway, but I said fuck it, seriously. Anyway, so we're going to try and take out this last Hammerers, but they're not going to go down fast. But hopefully I can take them down fast enough before the Thunderers start shooting me in the back again. Still got quite a lot of Longbeards left. Most of the squads are down to like almost a quarter, so yeah, definitely lost a lot. So I sacrificed one of my Thunderer squads so the other one could run back. Some of those Thunderers will come back, so we will see you again. But right now, it's just literally, it's just a big blob. And a lot of my troops are wavering. which is not good. My general still got half health, as well as my runesmith being full HP, which is great. My Thunderers are now going to face off against like 4 different types of squads. Even though a lot of them are down to really low numbers, it's not really going to make a huge difference. Here, so as you can see, my runesmith's doing all kinds of armor buffs, which I think is really just keeping me alive at this point. At this point, it literally could have gone any way. As I said, it wasn't too long ago where it was looking really like in my favour, but now it really could go any way. A lot of his troops coming back from routing, which is just completely surrounding my little blob I've got left. My Thunderers came back, so I'm going to try and get them back in the fight as soon as possible. Just about all my Longbeards are gone, some of my Ironbreakers as well. I've still got a squad which has got, how many left? A lot left. They've still got at least like sort of 75% of their squad left, which is great. My Thunderers again are getting slaughtered just by being outnumbered and outgunned, you could say. Outgunned, I think that, yeah, that's definitely a good word. Anyway, so now being flanked by some more troops which came back from routing, which I'm then going to counter with my Ironbreakers. Oh, it's a big mess right now. I was seriously panicking. I was like, oh shit, what have I done? I had this in my favor and I've just messed it up. But it was still super intense. I was sweating my ass off. Not really, that's disgusting, but you get the point. It was pretty intense. So his general was here. His general had a lot more health than mine did, and I had to try and kill him. I felt like one of the only ways to win this battle is to defeat him. Now, if you did watch Rex's video, you would not see that Rex did not focus on our general fight, but our fight between our 2 lords was the deciding factor of this battle, but you didn't actually see it on Rex's side, because I think he was focusing on my Ironbreakers, chasing down the gunners and stuff. Anyway, so the good thing about Ironbreakers, and the reason why I decided to make them charge after all the gunners, I knew they were going to get shot to shit, but Ironbreakers have like 120 defense, plus I gave them experience, so I'm not sure if that's even more. I think that's probably even more melee defense, so yeah, they weren't going to take too much damage. Anyway, so his general was losing health quite rapidly. Obviously, I had my general, my runesmith, as well as some Longbeards attacking them. I had bits of troops just coming back to the fight. Some more Ironbreakers, as you can see. There's my Ironbreakers again, holding off the grudge throwers actually, who ran out of ammo. And you can see all of his gunners. I can't speak. I'm so fucking sick. Anyway, we're now focused on my little fight with the general. So yeah, this is literally the deciding factor. It could go any side, even though he's got like twice as amount of troops than me. It's all down to this general fight. If my general dies, I lose. If his general dies, wait. Anyway, yeah, whichever general dies, you know, basically he's going to decide this battle. I completely just got confused there. This is definitely a 10 out of 10 commentary. But when you're sick, guys, you just got to do what you can. I really need to blow my nose. Holy fucking shit. I hope this battle ends soon. Anyway, so my general's just going to... oh no, this is my runesmith actually. Going to charge and help my leftover Ironbreakers, which are still fighting. Our generals are just about the same health, I think. I think he's got slightly more, but I've also got more troops attacking him, so... super intense over there. Doing all kinds of buffs for my troops to try and take out the grudge throwers and all the leftover thunderers. I think I've got some thunderers left. They've managed to rout one of his squads, but look at his thunderers go. They're just ripping me apart. Not going well. Anyway, so he's actually made one of my squads rout, which is also joining the fight. But I think my Longbeards did enough damage to try and take out his general. As you see, our health, the health bars are so similar right now. It's it could go anyway. Anyway, so I'm actually just, after defeating the grudge throwers, which are also quite easily defeated in front combat, I'm now charging his leftover troops. Got some more troops coming back for the general fight. It's super close. It's taking a while. Anyway, so we got more thunderers shooting over there, trying to sandwich his men. Oh my god, my leftover Ironbreakers have now probably lost all their armor, and they're just getting shot to absolute shit. Oh, it's definitely close. Try and chase down the rest of his thunderers. Thunderers are so deadly. I should have focused them. I think that was definitely my downfall throughout this tournament, was that haven't been using my thunderers effectively. I should be focusing on their thunderers. Like all my opponents have been focusing on my thunderers first. I've been focusing on their infantry and stuff, but late game thunderers are the most deadliest of troops. So yeah, that's something I've learned from this battle. And by the way, I'm no hardcore online person. Obviously, I am in other Total War games. Like I love my Rome Total War and Medieval, but for Warhammer, I'm still quite new. Obviously, the game's only been out for like 2 or 3 weeks. So anyway, Anyway, the general fight is super close. I can see his health bar is actually like still higher than mine. So this literally could go anyway. I was super stressed at this point. I actually managed to make it up to his Thunderers with my Runesmith, which is going to start doing damage. There we go, managed to take out some more Thunderers. It's still in my favour, and his general actually routed. And that is what's going to cause me the victory. So as you can see, I'm going to save it, because it's live footage, because why not? And there we go, so a good game to my friend Haxo the Hunter. I apologise for my commentary. This is, of course, I sound very different. I feel different. As you see, he said GG as well. I am so sick, but I hope you enjoyed the battle anyway, guys. As you see, there's all the results. So yeah, his Thunderers went ham. They got a lot more kills than mine did. His Growth Foes actually got a lot more kills as well. Definitely did more damage than my organ gunners. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video anyway, guys. Make sure to go subscribe to Haxo the Hunter. There'll be a link in the description. And I'll see you guys next time. Ta-ta for now.